Alright, today we're going to make some wine. I'm bored out of my mind, so we're going to make some wine. And I will show you all that you need, and it's really simple. So we have a whole bunch of sugar, 1 cup measuring cup, some measuring spoons, and an air bubbler. When the name comes back to me, I'll let you know. An airlock. A 1-gallon carboy, some yeast, a funnel, and 2 half-gallons of berry juicy juice. You can use any juice you want. Just make sure it says contains 100% juice. I don't know if you can see that, but that's pretty much it. And I will show you how to pretty much make this. So what we're going to do first is we're going to take a regular standard cup. We are going to open some juicy juice, or whatever juice you prefer. I like the berry kind, but we'll get into that. Dump some in here. Open up your yeast. And since we're making a gallon, I'm just going to use a little under a half a teaspoon. Dump it in there. Stir it up all nice. I usually start out with this because by the time that you pour it in, it's already starting its process. So we'll just let that sit back and do what it needs to do. Alright, we're going to take our carboy. I have 2 funnels for this. So what we're going to do is we're going to pour a little bit of your juice in here. And all this stuff's already cleaned and sanitized already. The last time I made this, you can make it right in the container. The airlock does fit into place on it. So if you want to do it that way, just take the ingredients and cut them all in half. Alright, we'll dump one of those in. So now we are going to change funnels to a dry one. If you put, the first time I ever made this, if you put 1 cup of sugar in, which I did, it turned out extremely dry. Some people like it like that. So if you don't want it completely dry, you can do the 2 cups. This is all for half a gallon. 1 cup is usually dry, 2 cups is semi-dry, 3 is real sweet. So I like to do about 2.5 cups per half gallon, but since we're doing a whole gallon, we are going to I'm gonna put in 5 cups of sugar. You can always go back and back sweeten if it's too you can always go back and back sweeten if it's not enough sugar in it. So right there's 2 cups. Three cups. My girlfriend would be killing me if she see me sticking my hands in this like this. 4 cups. 4.5 cups. 5 cups, and we'll put a little bit more in. I like mine on the sweet side. So, we'll take the funnel out, take it up and just shake the shit out of it, try to get it all mixed up. The easiest way to do this is take your stopper off of your airlock, put it into place, stick your thumb over it, and just shake the shit out of it. You want most of the sugar dissolved as much as you can. This usually isn't easy to do. You're always going to see grains in there and everything, so... And the reason why I dissolve the yeast in the juice is to just avoid putting water in and watering it down. We're gonna be, when we add the yeast, we're also gonna shake it up again, and every so often let your thumb off of the hole so you can get more oxygen in it, because you want the you want oxygen in there to start with, so your yeast becomes active. So just a little bit more shaking. But no, this is super simple. And I'm not much of a wine drinker. I enjoy making it, but I'll have a glass here and there, but I don't kick back and get wasted on this shit. I know some people are going to ask if I take measurements on it. Me and the girlfriend both do when we make it, and then I usually don't. All of our stuff has been pretty consistent between 12.5% and 14%. So you can pretty much, after making it for a while, you can expect what you're going to get out of it. So we're going to take this top back off. We're going to dump in our yeast. Swirl it around a little bit. And then just dump it in there. Now you'll see more that's in the glass. We're just going to put more juice in the glass and rinse the rest of the yeast out that way. You can use bread yeast. We use just wine and champagne yeast, so that works usually pretty well. And as for the yeast, I'm going to rinse my hands off real quick. We're going to put this top back on, and we're going to shake it a little bit more, just to get everything all mixed together. Let your thumb off, get some oxygen in there. beat it around a little bit. I've been trying to find a small video to do, something that doesn't take up too much time, and this one's it. So we're going to take this top off. Dump in more juice until about pretty much to the bottom of the neck. I'm going to see if I can get a video done when this is finished, so I can show you how to bottle it. If I don't, I don't, but I'm going to try to. Now you want to watch how much headspace you leave here. If you come too close to the top, it'll bubble into your airlock, and you don't want that. And a little more. That's good enough for me. Alright, so we're gonna put water in our airlock until the maximum marks. Then we're going to push it into the rubber stopper. And push it into here. And that's it. Wine's done. You're going to have to wait like a month for this. The longer you let it sit, sometimes the stronger it gets. That's pretty much all I can say about it. As it ferments, your airlock's going to bubble. There's a ton of videos on YouTube. I probably won't get to it, but if you want to see it, look it up. They're all on there. So as your yeast ferments, it's just going to build up pressure and push air out, and then your airlock will just bubble. The air will come down here and it'll bubble out. It's basically for to keep debris out. To not let oxygen in there, because now that this process has started, you don't really want to introduce oxygen in there. And it keeps fruit flies and shit out if you have that problem at your house. So that's pretty much it. Let me know in the comments if you have ever done this, or if you would like to and you need some pointers or anything. So thanks for watching.